Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Vanessa, this is Nessa CX Beauty, and today we're going to be reviewing the brand new Juvias Place Eye Primer. This is the component. She comes in 3 shades, and I did get the shade 2, and it has 12 milliliters, which converts out to around 0.4 fluid ounces. Comparatively, Louise does sell a eye primer that's $15 and has 15 ml, which is around 0.5 fluid ounces. So there's a tiny bit of a price difference, but the Louise one does have more. So what it comes down to is, I think, quality for me in terms of which one I would repurchase or not. So I did want to compare them. Let me know what your guess is on which side is which primer, and if y'all see any difference whatsoever in terms of the opacity of the eyeshadow or the vibrancy or anything at all. So I am going to put these two to the test and see which one comes out on top. The Louise has been my tried and true for the longest amount of time, which is why I'm choosing to compare it to the Juvias Place one. So we're just going to get right into it, and I hope y'all enjoy. So if you guessed that the Juvias Place Eye Primer was on my right side, you are definitely correct. This is it. It's a little bit liquidier than the Louise Eye Base, and the shade 2 is very close to my actual skin tone, so just take note of that. This will come up later as well. On the left, we have our Louise Eye Base in the shade Rumor 2. This has been my tried and true. As soon as I lay it down on my left eye, y'all can see the stark difference between the actual shades. It is way lighter than shade 2 in Juvias Place. This is just a close-up of the Louise Eye Base in Rumor 2 compared to the Juvias Place in shade 2. So now we're just going to add some eyeshadow to see how it lays down on top of each eye primer. We are using the e.l.f. Bite Size palette in Jalapeno. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. I do highly recommend this one. And both of these shades performed very similarly on both eyes. Next up, we're heading into the deeper green, and we're just going to add a little bit of depth. This is not an eyeshadow tutorial, but I'm acting like it, and I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all know how it goes. I'm gonna stop talking now. Now we're gonna just test out how they cut the crease. You know, it took a little bit of time for me to cut the crease with the Juvias Place because it is so liquidy. It took a little bit more time compared to the Louise Eye Base, which is more creamy and more easy to maneuver. So in terms of ease of use and cut crease, I think Louise Base won this round, but the ultimate test comes with the shimmers. So that's coming up right now. Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. The shimmers performed very similarly. They were both very shimmery. They both had full opacity on both eyes. After I say goodbye in the video, I do provide a little update after an hour, and you'll be surprised as to which primer started cracking first. So stay tuned a little after I say bye. Alright, y'all, so I am gonna zoom in at least one more time just to show y'all how the eyeshadow laid down. This side right here is the Louise Eye Base, and this side right here is the Juvias Place Eye Base. Honestly, there's not that much of a difference in how the eyeshadow performed, to be real. The only difference that I can possibly say is like the texture. The Juvias Place one was a little bit more liquidy than the Louise Eye Base. The Louise Eye Base is definitely more of a creamier consistency. Meanwhile, this one is a little tiny bit more liquidy. Not to say that it's completely liquidy because it won't like go down your arm, but the Louise Eye Base is creamier. And this is the comparison. We're just gonna whoop down and whoop down. Yeah, you can definitely see that it's a little bit more liquidy. And the other thing I will say that I think is the biggest con about this product, and it's not about the quality. It's not about the quality at all. The Juvias Place only came out with 3 shades. And this is the middle shade. The first shade is a stark white, and this is the second shade. Then the third shade is a little bit more deeper. It's like a deeper brown tone shade. But this is Juvia's Place we're talking about. I feel like they should have came out with more shades. That's all I'm gonna say on that, because like you can see that Rumor 2 in P. Louise Eye Base is way lighter than shade 2 from Juvia's Place on me. Like you can even see right below my brow bone the differences. But what I feel people are gonna do, like people that are lighter than me, will probably buy this one, and this one's gonna be too dark for them because this one's practically my skin tone, and this will be unusable for them. So I just wished that Juvia's Place would have done some in-between shades, between the light, between the medium, and between the dark, and that's something that I would have expected from them in the same way that I expect it from P. Louise Eye Base. But y'all, look at that difference. But in the end, would I recommend it? Yeah. I mean, it's super good quality. Like, it performed exactly like the P. Louise Eye Base, which I think is a very big positive. I just would have liked them to have more shades. But it's a good product, and I'm not going to return it. I will repurchase it if I have to, but I usually just repurchase P. Louise Eye Base. And yeah, I recommend it. It's a good product. They need more shades. And that's all I gotta say. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Wait, y'all, it's been an hour, and this is the Juvia's Place side, and this is the P. Louise Eye Base side, and the P. Louise Eye Base side is the one that's starting to crack first. So I wanted to add that in. Juvia's Place kind of won this round. I just wish they had more shades, and that's it. I already said bye. I'm gonna say bye again. Love y'all.